Kuzampo and the heartiest welcome. I'm Mishe, your host, and this is Talk and Show. My guest for tonight is a college student and a very strong woman. Please welcome Teshima. Welcome to the show, Tashi.
Good Sambo and good evening, La.
Good evening to you as well. Okay, Tashi, tell me about you.
I'm Tashi Dema,
Okay.
currently studying in Paro College of Education, pursuing a Bachelor of Secondary Education in Dzongkha. And I'm from Paro itself,
Okay, for which side?
Paro Javana.
Javana.
Yes.
Okay, Tashi. Okay, so Tashi, currently you are training to be a teacher. So your future plan definitely to be a teacher, right? Did you choose to be a teacher? I mean, was it your ambition or something when you were young?
Yeah, it was my ambition to become teacher, La. And it's because I chose teacher to because I can share my knowledge to the students and share my experience with them, and I can encourage them, and I can inspire them.
Okay, but why Dzongkha? Why did you choose to teach Dzongkha?
Basically, it's our
Mother tongue?
Dzongkha is mother tongue, and I'm quite good in Dzongkha.
Oh yeah,
I think.
okay. So were you the topper, Dzongkha topper in school days?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good then. Okay, so Tashi, we are going through a pandemic right now, right? And this pandemic taught us a lot of things like value of simple things, right? Value of simple, everyday, mundane things, the importance of mental health, the importance of physical health, the importance of family, unity in the family, unity as a society, and unity in the country as a whole, right? So personally, what did you learn from this pandemic?
From this pandemic, I have learned that how important the family is,
Yeah.
and the importance of friend and college too.
Okay, can you elaborate?
I think the most thing we have to know is the importance of family. We have to value it. Think because we cannot give much time to our family as we have to do lots of work. We cannot get connect to them. So in this pandemic, I think the value of family is one thing, and I miss the importance of friendship. I miss them, the thing that I have to do with them, the funniest thing I have done with them.
Okay, would you like to tell us one of the funniest things that you've done with your friends? Share with us.
The funniest thing is that we have to dance in the room, shouting.
Oh, so you guys dance in the room. Okay.
Yeah, dancing Nepali dance. We don't know how to dance the Nepali, but we used to try our best to dance and make fun.
Okay, so you miss those.
And we are making short video clip dancing.
Yeah,
and celebrating our birthdays with them.
Yeah, these are very simple things, right? That we don't, feel grateful for exactly. But this pandemic, since these simple things were taken away from us, we realize their values, right? And yeah, like you mentioned, family time, right? This pandemic, one good thing this pandemic has done is that, it gave us time to be with our family, to connect with them, to actually talk with them. Okay, moving on. The next segment, it is called True or False. So in this segment, I'm going to ask you some random statements, and you have to state whether it's true or false according to you. So it's your opinion. It's purely your opinion. Would you like to take the prop? Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's roll then. Number 1, something made me happy today. Did anything make you happy today?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about it.
When I was coming from Paro, and when I reached Chunzom, I changed my taxi, and suddenly some man asked me, "Would you like to go with me, or can I put you in some car?" Definitely, I say yes, and I got a private car, and I did not pay the fee.
Okay.
I just thank him. Thank you.
Okay, so that made you happy today. Why did you have to switch the vehicle? The taxi did not take you, all the way to Thimphu?
No, he just came to Chungzom.
Oh, so you came till Chunzum, so you're gonna switch the taxi switch the cab from Chunzum.
Yes.
But you got lift in a private vehicle, and that made you happy. Okay. The strength of a woman is incredible. True or false, according to you? True. Okay. Please elaborate.
The strength of women is incredible, I think. As my mom, being as a kidney patient and left out by my father when I'm very young, and she definitely did not give up. She has come up with new idea. She did not care what others says about her. She just looked after taking care of me and my sis. And second thing is, I think it's incredible because my sister gave up her education for me. She did not think it's important for her. She think it's important for my sister. I could, if I could give up, then my sister can be a better human and can be a better citizen. And coming towards me, I think I'm also very lucky to have my sister, and I'm also a very strong woman as being in that family.
Yeah, it's indeed right. I mean, your mother, she is not well, right? She's a kidney patient, but she strived. I mean, she tried to give you guys the best, right? You and your sister, and what your sister did is also, like, yeah, it's applaud worthy to sacrifice ourselves, to sacrifice, ourselves for somebody else, whether it's a sibling or a friend. It's a big deal, right? Generally, human beings, like most of us, we are selfish, right? We look over ourselves. What your sister did, I think it's definitely applaud worthy. Number 3, gossips are harmless.
False.
Okay.
I think gossip are
Harmful.
harmful to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was young and left by my father, my mom has to go through lots of difficulties and discriminate and insult by other people, like our neighbors. And but she did not give up. I think it's very harmful for her to
It hurt
take.
her.
It hurt her a lot, but she did not give up. I'm really grateful to be her daughter.
Okay. A very strong woman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So gossips, when we gossip about another person, right? I mean, sometimes we just do it out of leisure, we do it just for pleasure, right? I mean, we think that it's not harmful to other people. We think it's harmless. We're just doing it for some like leisure activity, sort of a leisure activity, but we don't think about its consequences. We don't realize that words can hurt, right? So we need to be mindful, right?
Yes.
Okay, the next segment, it is called Moral of the Story. So in this segment, I would like to know 2 lessons that you've learned in your life till now.
I think never and ever we should give up in our life, no matter what happened. Like when my father left us, my mom, she did not give up, and she took care of me and my sister and whole family, I think. And I think I have learned the biggest thing in my life, that we should not give up from her, no matter what happens in life. And I think it's very tough. I think it's very tough for everyone, but never give up, and hope you all will. And we should not discriminate people because we never know how they feel. So never discriminate other. It hurts a lot. And the second thing is that to be grateful for everything in life. I, as a kid recipient Mula, I never feel shy, rather than taking it as a honor and privilege to be recipient of HM's Kidu. And though there is not much word to thank HM's for giving his compassion to us and to the citizens, and I owe in my life everything I have. I don't bother about the past, and I think we should feel very grateful to the little things that happened in our life also.
Okay, gratitude is very important,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. What are you grateful for currently, or in your life generally?
Yeah, I'm very grateful for having Kidu.
Kidu?
Yes.
Okay.
I never feel ashamed. I receive everything.
Yeah, it's an honor, like you mentioned, right?
And having a strong mom in my life, I'm
Your mother.
very happy to be her daughter.
And sister?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't forget her. she will not be happy. Yeah. And the next segment, it is called Mystery Maze. So it's a riddle segment. So I'm going to ask you 3 simple riddles and you have to guess the answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Number 1. 2 children. Now there are 2 kids. They are born on the same day by the same mother, but they are not twins. How is it possible? 2 kids, right? 2 babies. They are born on the same day by the same mother, but they are not twins.
The kids may be triplets.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got the answer. They are triplets, right? They are born on the same day, but then they are not twins. So they are triplets, right?
Yes.
And number 2, it is a Bhutanese riddle, okay?
Okay.
Be mindful, it's a Bhutanese riddle. So I think you know the answer already. I have a gut feeling saying that you already know the answer, but anyhow. There is a monk robed in yellow robe meditating in a white cave. What is it? A yellow monk meditating in a white cave.
A yolk and egg.
Bravo, yeah. How did you know? I mean, your mother taught you this?
No,
Who?
I just learned from YouTube. Sometimes I used to
Oh yeah, you like riddles?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I get time.
Okay, my mother taught me this actually. She knows a lot of Bhutanese riddles, so she used to ask me these riddles. It's a nice leisure activity, right? It's fun to, ask riddles and answer the riddles. I think it's fun. Riddles are fun, I think. Yeah. Okay. Third and the final riddle of the episode is: before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world?
The Everest.
Yeah, before its discovery, what was the tallest mountain in the world?
No idea.
No idea? You don't want to think about it?
The Everest of.
Yeah, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the whole world, right? And before it was discovered, what was the tallest mountain?
No.
You want to give up? Okay, you answered 2 riddles correct anyhow. So, okay, Mount Everest itself.
Oh.
Yeah, Mount Everest was the tallest mountain back then. It was just not discovered yet.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I got it.
You got it? You got 2 out of 3 correct, so you did well. Okay, that's all with Mystery Maze. Next segment, it is called Insights for Impact. Under this topic, we talk about something important, and the chosen topic for today is broken family and its impact on the children. Yeah, so this is something related to you, right? So yeah, Tashi, I did a little research on my own, and according to my research, broken family impacts children negatively in a lot of ways, in many different ways, but 3 primary ways out of those is emotionally, academically, and socially. Now, emotionally, these children either lack emotion or they suppress the emotion. Now, when we suppress the emotion, when you bottle up our emotion, it either results into stress, anxiety, or negative behavior such as substance indulgence, substance abuse, or aggressiveness, right? So it's not healthy. And the second type of children is the ones that lack emotion. They become apathetic. They become so apathetic that it ruins the interpersonal relationship because they lack emotional intelligence. When you deal with people and when they are not emotionally available or emotionally stunted, I mean, it gets difficult to talk with that person, right? We feel like they don't want to understand us. We feel like they don't care, right? Those kind of children result from the broken family. Yeah, and academically also, because of the instability, because of the certain change in the family dynamic, these children cannot focus on education, right? So academically, it's a given. I mean, it's not surprising. And the third one is socially. Now, these kids, sometimes they blame themselves for the separation or the disharmony in the family, and they tend to have very low self-esteem. Yeah, they lack self-esteem, and sometimes they become they develop the social anxiety. Now, this is also not very surprising because when your family, your parents are the dearest people in the world, whole wide world for you, right? So when you can't trust these people, when you cannot, when you don't have this enabling atmosphere in your family, you definitely cannot trust some random strangers, right? And you don't feel comfortable with them. So yeah, so these three um, negative impacts are the loudest amongst many other negative impacts on children coming from broken family. So you came from a broken family, right, Tashi? So
Yes.
did you experience any of those things? Would you like to tell us your story?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's affect emotionally and academically, and in the third one is socially. As I have already written in Human Library Pathan page, and it has reached to the wider audience. No?
Yeah, shout out to Human Library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I think it's affect emotionally because uh, my mom, she get affected. I think not only me, she also get affected
Yeah,
emotionally.
definitely.
But I think she get emotionally affected because her father did not accept her first time when she was pregnant. He has to scold her
Mm.
and make lots of he made lots of problem, and he get drunk, and sometimes he has to abuse her physically. But I think in that time she was emotionally affected, and I too was emotionally affected. Then just when I go to school, when I see the other children having both parents, but me, I'm having only my mom in my sides. So I think it emotionally affect me. I don't know what to do. I feel really sad. I don't want to talk with anybody else, and I really get discouraged for not having father in my life. I'm not that much affected in my academic performance because my mother used to support me, as I have already mentioned in my story, that she used to support me, and till class 6 she has till class I think till class 6 is till class 6 she support me and my sister when she was studying in class 8. Till that she has support me and my sister. And in 2008 we got a Gitu from HM, and my mother did not have to expend much more money on us and more expenditure. She did not have to give much more expenditure on us, and she can handle our family. And I think I used to, when I'm in class 11 and 12, I used to be a position holder, thinking that I have to help my mom, and my sister have sacrificed for me, and she have sacrificed her study for me to make me a good citizen. And the third one is socially it's affected. So, it's affect because we cannot trust the person while our parents do this to us, and how can we trust the other person that is not too much attached to us? And I think it's very difficult for us to trust our friends also. Uh, so that I can only say that we lose trust when our parents do that to us.
Yeah, despite experiencing all those traumas, you did not indulge yourself negatively. I mean, you did not abuse substance, nothing?
Nope, I
No
have
negative
not
indulgence?
used.
Yeah, that's bravo to you, right?
Mm.
Despite all the trauma, despite all these, thorny patches, despite all the rough patches, you turned out well. Yeah, you are strong, and I'm definitely proud of you.
Mm. I think when our kid parents divorced or something like they left us, we being as a children, I think we should not do that things. It's very worse.
It's bad, right? It's not going to, better the situation. Definitely not better the situation. It's just going to worsen it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just a temporary relief. Because of our pain, because of our hurt, we want to forget that little, scene. But then the movie remains, right? The scene is deleted, but the movie remains. So I think, yeah.
I think instead of doing that, we have to think about the parents behind us and
their sacrifice, right?
have to study hard. And in future, who may knows, they will become a leader in.
Yeah, you're
they
a
will
very
become a
smart
good
and
leader.
wise woman. Tashi, I would like to know 2 fun facts about Tashi Dema.
The first fun fact is that when I get angry and the other person knows that I'm angry, and if they laughed at me,
Okay.
instead of getting angry, oh my god, I laugh with them together.
Okay, so
I
you
think
forget
it's
your
fun.
anger.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're a very good-natured person then, yeah? It takes a lot of good nature to do that, to laugh when you're angry, right? Okay, that's good to know.
And the second one is that when it's heavy, when it heavy rains,
Okay.
then I think the sound of thunder and lightning shrink.
Okay.
I used to get afraid and shout. I don't care whether it's in the crowd or not, but I used to shout and jump.
You would shout and jump when the
Yeah.
thunder and lightning strikes? Is that a habit? I mean, did you do that when you were like young? Start doing it when you are very young, or is it a habit that you've picked up?
When I'm at a very young age, I used to cover up my head. When I get older and older, I used to shout and jump. I did not care whether it's in the crowd place or
You will
not.
forget where you are.
Yeah.
Right now, if like thunder and lightning happened, would you
Yeah, I will definitely cover my hair and say,
shout and jump? Yeah,
Yeah.
get out of the seat.
Sure, definitely.
Okay, 2 interesting fun facts about Teshima. Very
Yeah.
funny one. Okay, that's all with fun facts.
Lastly, all I want to say is that never give up in your life. It does not matter how much it hurts us, and I think definitely at last we can come up with a good thing. And never discriminate the people around you. You will never know how they feel, and I think when I have experienced a lot in my life, so it's really affect us, and it's really hurt us, and don't be a shy person to be to receive a kiddo from HMs, because I think it's very honor and privilege to receive to be the recipient of HM's kiddo, and definitely there is no much enough word to thank him, to thank HM for giving us kiddo, and we have to be a good person to everyone, and be good and do good, and we have to be grateful, to show gratitude in our life for a little thing happening in our life. It may bring a huge happiness later. And I would like to thank Madam for inviting me here. And definitely I would thank Human Library Bhutan page for giving me a chance to write a story. And lastly I would say that I miss you, mom and sister.
Okay, Tashi, thank you so much for coming on the show. I had fun. That's all we have for you now. Thank you for making me a part of your day, and I'll see you soon. Till then, be positive and take care. Goodbye for now.